everyone! So today I decided that I wanted to talk a bit about the exchange program here at Queen's Commerce. I touched a bit on it in my frequently asked questions video, but I thought I'd give a bit more of an extended explanation of the program and where you can go and how you apply and how all that works. And so that's what we're gonna be talking about today. So the exchange program here at QSB is a huge part of the program. So over 80% of students go on exchange each year. So you usually go in your third year, and you can go, most people go either for the fall semester or for the winter semester, but if you want to go for the full year, there's definitely options that you can do that. But most people like to be here at Queen's for at least one semester just to kind of make sure they have all their kind of core commerce courses and stuff like that. And a really cool thing about exchange is that even if you go on exchange, all your courses over there are transferable back to your Queen's degree, so it's not like you have to do an extra semester after you have finished your fourth year just because you went on exchange. So you still get all your courses and you can transfer them just as long as you get them approved. QSB has over 100 different partner schools in over 38 countries, and that number is changing all the time, so they're always looking to add new partner schools for you to go to. And if I figure out how to edit the video correctly, I'm going to have a little scrolling list here of all the different countries that you can go to on exchange, so you guys can look at that while I continue to talk. So they have enough spots between all the different partner schools for everyone in each year to go. So there's about 450 students in my year, and they have enough spots for all of us to go on exchange. Obviously not at all the same school, but kind of distributed throughout all the different partner schools. The prerequisites to go on exchange is you need to have at least a 2.0 cumulative GPA, so that's about a C average, so not that difficult to maintain. And by the time you finish second year, you need to have completed all your first and second year courses, so you can't really fail too much and then just leave the course to the end. You want to get all those first year courses and all your second year courses. As most people go on exchange in third year, the application process kind of starts when you begin second year, so I just went through the whole application process. So when you get here in September, there's kind of maybe in October, there's about an info session just to kind of get you started on all the research that you're supposed to do to choose the schools that you want to go to. So there was the info session, and then they had what was called the exchange fairs. So they had all these different tables set up, and at all the tables were the different schools, and you could talk to QSB students who had gone there on exchange, or exchange students from those schools that are here at QSB for the semester. So it was really neat to get all the different perspectives of people who have already been there or who are mostly there for their whole kind of degree and just here for a semester. The application for my year was due on November 25th. And the application consists of 2 kind of persuasive essay questions that are only 500 words each. And usually the questions change year from year, but usually it's like, why do you want to go to your top 3 choices for exchange? Explain your research process. How will these schools help you with your future career goals? Kind of stuff like that. And then as well as those 2 essays, you have to make a decision matrix, which is basically taking at least your top 3 choices for schools and kind of rating them against a criteria. So like an evaluation criteria matrix kind of thing. You just do it on Excel, and they give you a template. It's not too hard to do if you do your research on your schools. So your application is worth 40%, and the other 60% of your overall exchange grade out of 100 is your GPA, your cumulative GPA, so first year and first semester of second year. So it's 60% GPA and 40% application, and then they kind of put those together and give you a mark out of 100, and then they can basically rank everyone in your year that applies to go on exchange with that mark out of 100, so highest mark to lowest mark. With your application, you give them your top 15 choices for exchange. So you can do either all winter choices or all fall choices, or fall, winter, fall, winter, fall, winter, whatever you want, but each semester kind of counts as a choice. So you could do a school in France for your first choice in the winter, and then your second choice would be that same school in the fall. Then how they kind of go about it is basically the person who has the highest ranking gets their first choice, and then the second person, and it kind of goes like that until you get to someone who their first choice the spots have already been filled up from the people high up, so they get their second choice, and so on and so forth. And it's really nice because they won't give you something that you haven't chosen. So even if you give them 10 choices and by the time they get to you, all your choices are filled up, they won't just give you a random school that doesn't have anyone going to it. You're able to kind of re-choose your schools from the ones that are left so that you still have a choice in where you go on exchange. So for my year, we found out our results on January 23rd, which was Friday, so that was really exciting. We were all kind of waiting for emails all day, and it was really stressful, but people were kind of freaking out and really excited. So for my exchange application, I put 7 choices. When I finally got my offer, I got my second choice, which was Slovenia. So I was actually really happy about that. Vienna is a really popular choice, so it's really hard to get, and my GPA wasn't really as high as I wanted it to be. So I was really kind of hoping for my second choice just because I didn't think it was really likely for me to get my first. And I got my second choice, so I got really what I wanted, and so I'm really excited about that. Most people aren't too familiar with Slovenia. Here it is on a map, and here's some more pictures of the country, but I have a friend in 4th year who went there on her exchange in 3rd year, and she kind of told me all about it, so she got me really excited about it, and that's why I put it down. So hopefully I have explained the exchange process to a degree that you guys kind of understand how it works now. Obviously, when I was kind of in 1st year and wanted to find out about exchange, there wasn't too many things that I could look at to really get the actual details about it, so hopefully I've helped you out. I'll put some links down in the bottom bar below to the actual QSB website with the exchange and the list of exchange partners, all the options you have. And that's it for today. So I hope you guys had a good week. I know high school students are coming up to midterms, or not midterms, to like exams or whatever they're called. I don't even remember high school at this point. But good luck with those. And to everyone in university, you're kind of in the middle of 2nd semester, so I hope that's going well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!